I want my property, my slaves. Okay, why do I know everybody? Like I know Atris, blah blah blah, but I've never heard of her before.
Yet here you are. Perhaps you do not know yourself as well as you think. Regardless, your arrival here begs an explanation. Have you come to face the judgment of the Council, as you did so many years ago? Are you finally willing to admit that we were right to cast you out? You sought adventure, you hungered for battle, you could not wait to follow Revan to war. The Jedi Order asked only for time to examine the Mandalorian threat. They urged caution, patience, and you defied them. So when you returned, you were brought before us. You were a Jedi no longer, and so you were exiled.
So I'm not Revan then? Huh, I thought I was Revan this whole time. If I'm a different Jedi, I guess that makes a little bit more sense unless it goes around and tells me I am Revan.
There was much about that day that was difficult to forget. Your words, your defiance, and when you stabbed your lightsaber into the center stone. I have kept it, so I would never forget. I have always kept it, as a reminder of what can happen when your passions dictate your actions. I have kept it, so I would never forget your arrogance or your insult to the Order. Then you misunderstand its meaning while it is in my possession, and what it now represents. But I am not unsympathetic to your feelings. Leaving the Order must have been difficult for you. Yet you gave the Council no other choice. You gave me no other choice. And you were ruled by hate, aggression. That is not the way of a Jedi. Every choice we make, whether we know it or not, sends echoes through the Force. It can awaken feelings, ignite passions, hate, anger, fear, where none existed before. By meeting aggression, by serving as an opponent against which the Mandalorians could test themselves, you fed their hate, their lust for war, and it sent a terrible echo through you. And because of it, you and those Jedi who met them on the battlefield lost their way, and you turned on us. Without you and the other fallen Jedi to support them, to feed their lust for war, Revan and Malak's crusade would have been over before it began. I know you betrayed the Jedi teachings. All that you had been taught, you threw at your feet, crushed them beneath your heel. The Jedi teachings require we examine our actions. Acting without reflection is not our way. There was no guarantee that marching to war would have saved the Outer Rim. In fact, quite the opposite.
How long is this gonna go on?
A physical victory perhaps, but the real victory lay in... You do not know... How dare you? The Mandalorian Wars should have been your grave, and Malachor 5 is where you should have died. You see shadows where there are none, and hate where there is none. You are blind, as always. I tire of fighting with you. You lust for war, and you always will, and you have succeeded in distracting me from my questions. So answer me. If you cannot seem to admit the Council was correct, then why are you here? Your ship? Ah, the Ebon Hall. It is not your ship. Unless you are admitting to the destruction of the Paragas mining facility. So, at last you admit it. At least you have that much courage left. You have not changed. Acting instead of thinking, putting yourself before the galaxy, before the Jedi. Do you know what you have done? No, your crime is much more than that. Without the fuel from Paragas, Citadel Station cannot maintain its orbit. It will crash into the planet, and its destruction will echo across 20 other worlds. The ship and your freedom is no longer yours. You and your ship will be detained here pending an investigation and a trial. It was too much to hope that you may have come here to finally admit the Council was right. Take your ship, then. I don't care where you go, just leave this place. Leave Telos.
We shall remove her, Mistress. Come with us. Are you all right, Mistress?
The exile reminded me of something I had forgotten.
Forgive me, Mistress, but I must ask. The exile. I have never seen another affect you so strongly. Was she important to you once?
We all have our heroes, and when we watch them fall, we die inside. She made a choice once, and I did not. The day we judged her, I stood in the chamber, and she was so right. She was so certain of it. I doubted myself, but not now. She will never make me doubt myself again. But now I am tired, and I must meditate.
Of course, Mistress. I will tell the others you are not to be disturbed. And please, do not exhaust yourself. We can attend to matters here.
Why have you approached me? Your ship is stored in the hangar. Atris has given you permission to leave this place and not... You will find them in the main irrigation channel room, in the northern part of the plateau interior. The particle emitters there that once governed the flow of water to Telos can double as force cages. It is not part of my duties. Free them yourself. Then you must leave this place. You may ask, The mistress? What of her? She leads us. As she rebuilds Telos, she rebuilds the Order, and through them, the galaxy. We serve the Jedi. We do not question them. Yet, Jedis has told us that the work here at Telos may pay for similar efforts in many worlds along the Rim that were destroyed when the Jedi turned on each other. She has said the Jedi Order needs such a foundation if it is to rebuild. She faults the teaching of many of the Jedi Masters as the spark of the Jedi Civil War. Jedis has said that if Revan and Malak had been properly instructed in the ways of the Jedi, they never would have fallen, and nor would you, Exile. You may ask.
Well, I think after that encounter, I have decided I like this game a little bit better. Where are my weapons? Well, gee. You didn't take it, did you? No. Just the characters and the stories so far is a little bit more interesting to me. But then again, it's early on, so maybe the ending won't be any good. Maybe it will be. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Although, now I'm in a rat maze, it looks like. Come on. Oh, hey, it's you. Dark side for talking to the droid, yeah! Because droids have feelings, right? Okay. So, let's see what I have here. This is basket hilt. Defense bonus. Less attack, who cares? Energy cell, which I think is what's on it anyway. Oh wait, why do I have that? Let's give that none. And that'll be good. I'll figure out the mess of the other people one day. Holy cow, how big is this place? Antidote. Chemicals. What? 24 chemicals to create an antidote? 20 to create a med pack. That's a lot. Forget that. It's like a waste of chemicals for 2 med packs that heal me 1/20th of my health. Okay, I'm gonna go back here for a second. It looked like that big room is the hangar. That's what I'm guessing, so yes, here they are.
Did you find what you came for? I felt as much, quite strongly, in fact. I suspected there was something from your past here, something unresolved. I feel we did not come to this place by chance. You were led here. This woman who resides here, she did something to you once, something that hangs upon you still. Killing such a one could prove difficult and unwise. Yet she distracts you, that is clear, and that may be reason enough. Such distractions could prove fatal against the enemies we face. Direct action is not always the best way. It is a far greater victory to make another see through your eyes than to close theirs forever. Yet all that lives feels, and where something feels, there is weakness. Why you, of course. You are the gravity around which all her actions rotate. You exert a stronger influence than you know. Be her foil, her challenge, and eventually she will see things your way. Very well, let us depart.
I am sorry, General. I've lost consciousness in the crash. I will, General. The attack was unexpected, but I will not let down my guard again. What is this place? Where are we? Of course, General. If you wish, I may travel with you or join you at the ship. Very well, General.
Oh. What the heck? It's another cutscene. I thought I was gonna get to look around a little bit more. Oh, maybe I will. It's just a big giant Star Destroyer. Wow, I wish that was a Lego. That's cool. So let's see what this is doing. I'm gonna have to end the video pretty soon here, because I'm gonna have to get going, but whenever I get control of my character again. So it's showing someone with a mask over her face. It seems to be common with the females, as you can't see their whole head for some reason. I'm assuming she's the apprentice of the guy with the broken skin.
I have felt it too, my lord.
No.
A disturbance in the force.
Some guy with a skull mask on. That's cool. Who's this guy?
It was difficult to make out, my lord. At first it was such a quiet thing. I did not notice it. But now I wonder if it has always been there. I merely could not hear it before. The sound built so slowly, yet when you listen for it, you can make out the strains, even over the background life of the universe. Do you feel it is a... You are the darkness in which all life dies, my lord. All life exists.
So the skull mask guy just choked the apprentice person.
My life is yours. I beg you, please. Let me die. Yes, this disturbance echoes through the force. I can follow it to its source and bring it to you. I will leave at once, my lord.
Well, that was a little bit creepy. Probably uneventful for you guys, because it was a black screen. So I'm gonna search this and then end the video here. Takes forever to open those things, so I click again and then I hit close and I can't see what was in it. Anyway, that'll be it for this video.